What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers. Speaking of Pump Chasers, you already know. Go to tigerfitness.com. Now!
Okay, let's see how the kids like it, man. GAF way.
I liked it so much, I'd buy 30 of them.
Get your GF way, get your Pump Chaser subs, your Cuts FTS Fat Burner, your Intra Pump BCAs, your Pump and Grind pre-workout. 30 minimum, that's the minimum. And you already know, guys, about that life hoodies, Beastmode316.com. You can wear these in the winter, summer, spring, and the fall. They're nice and thin for the wind, baby. Fuck with your boy, be in stock very soon at Beastmode316.com. So, guys, we got an Ask Beast Mode show. We got 2 guests. It would have been 3. I had a female, but her video was too blurry. All right, but I want to show a little clip right here. I want to shout her out.
What's good, YouTube? Tenacious G here for motherfucking Chris Jones and Ask Beast Mode whatever. Hashtag submit your physique for critique or something. Anyway, I'm so freaking pumped about this. I even put on cocoa butter and I'm standing outside to make sure I get that natural light.
Shout outs to you, my friend. Hey, if she could send me another video, I would love to have her on the show in the future, guys. Shout outs to all the lovely ladies. All right, her video is a little blurry, so I couldn't use it. But guys, the ladies are out here. Ladies, send your videos too. So if you have any questions for me, or if you want your physique critiqued, whatever, send your video questions to askbeastmode@hotmail.com. I would love to have you on the show. Guys, the more videos I get, the better. Also, if you sent the video already and I haven't used it, you might as well go ahead and erase it and maybe send another one because I'm clearing my email today. I want all fresh videos. If I haven't used your email by now, send a new one. And when you send your videos, be sure to introduce yourself, your name, age, height, you know, how long you've been lifting, all that good stuff. And if you're going to ask a question, ask it. If you want your physique critiqued, let us see your physique. All right? Also, let's keep this shit 100% positive. I know this is the internet, and you're going to have a lot of scumbags online, people with nothing better to do than to push negativity onto others because they're feeling low, they're vibrating low, and the only way they can get a little bit of joy is just projecting that negativity on a complete stranger. But I ask you guys, sincerely, humbly, let's keep this series positive because for the most part, these people don't ask for any negativity. They're submitting a video for your viewing pleasure and they want some advice. It takes a lot, believe it or not, to put your image for the world to see. So you know, I ask you, keep it positive. And I'm not gonna babysit the comment sections, but if I see any negativity whatsoever, I'm blocking you. No fucking questions asked. Off with your motherfucking head. Like one of them old school kings. Off with your motherfucking head. No questions asked. Just blocked. And we keeping it moving, baby. Alright? So let's keep the family positive, guys. This is good vibes here. This is community. And at the end of the day, I'm here to help others. Alright, so anyway, here's the first video.
What's good, Chris? My name is Darian Murray. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm currently bulking. I weigh around 176 pounds. And I need you to critique my physique. Let me know what I need to bring up during this winter. And also, is there any kind of like exercise you can give me to like bring out more detail in my legs? I really want to bring those up, so just let me know. But yeah, I recorded the posing last night. On my left leg, I had a little cramp, so I wasn't able to flex as well, but I did my best. So I'm going to show you the video now. Appreciate everything you do, and y'all make sure y'all buy 30 of them bitches. Peace.
So here we go. Great physique. Now, when he told me he was 176 pounds, I honestly wasn't expecting much. Now, this guy looks incredible, especially for 176 pounds. For those of you who are wondering, he is 5'7". So to be 5'7", 176 is a pretty good amount of size, especially if you're natural. I know guys that are 5'7" in the low 160s and they still look good. I know guys that are 5'7" in the high 150s that look good. So 176 is a pretty good amount of size, especially for a natural. And he's been lifting 6 years seriously. He's been lifting a little longer than that, but he's been lifting 6 years seriously. For those of you that happen to give a fuck. Because believe it or not, numbers matter. I'm a numbers guy. I like knowing these little details, okay? Let's get to it. All right, so on the most muscular, look at that bicep. Look at that snow cone top. Look how the shadows are hitting the shoulders. Look at the traps. Upper and lower chest development, okay? Great physique. All right, front double bicep. Let's pause. Bam. Look at that midsection. Guys, at the end of the day, when it comes to having a really tiny waist, genetics, guys. Have wide hips? Do you guys have narrow, slender hips? These things play a part when it comes to having that real small waist, and that's genetics right there. Of course, you can lose body fat. You know, you can do things like you can wear like a waist trainer to help bring things in a little bit. You can do vacuum poses during your cut, things like that help bring that waist in. But guys like this, look at he just got it, guys. He got it. Okay, and keep in mind he's bulking. He's not even at his leanest. If he was like 168 right now, be a night and day difference. Nice trim midsection. You can see the serratus development. And when someone has their hands up and you can still see chest development, that's a sign that they have a well-developed chest. Again, nice full muscle bellies on the biceps. And the bicep to tricep ratio, the triceps should be slightly bigger than the biceps. And as you see, he got it. Nice hang on the triceps as well. Great pose for him. I will say this, though. Even though he looks great here, he can hit this pose a little better. He can open up at the shoulders a little more to really spread those lats a little more. He can make himself a little wider. Luckily for him, his waist is so small that even though he's not hitting this front double to the best of his ability, it still looks pretty good. But he can make these lats pop a little more. Okay, let's play some more. All right, we got a side try. And bam. As you see, guys, he's not even sucking the stomach in. Okay, and it's still tight. Most people, myself included, when I hit a side try, I have to consciously keep that stomach under control. I have really thick abs too. He's really kind of relaxing and they're still looking nice and flat and tight. Again, genetically, he got a nice tiny waist. He should take advantage of that, man. Keep that waist as small as possible and just keep getting big. He's going to have an even more incredible physique. He already has an incredible physique as is, but it's going to get even better, especially if he keeps that midsection under control. All right. You can see the fullness in the triceps. Look at that fullness in the shoulder. And most of all, he has his hands behind his back and the chest still looks nice and full. Now, if he had a bigger stomach, the chest would not look as impressive. Which again, guys, this is bodybuilding. Everything ties in, everything flows together. Having a small waist has so many advantages to you. Not saying this about him, but if he was to have an even less impressive physique, he'll still look good because he has a nice trim midsection. When you have a thicker midsection, you got to make everything else pop to make that midsection look smaller because it's going to give you a better V shape. It's going to give you a better V taper. All right. If I was to prep him for a show, hypothetically, I will put him in men's physique. He got a great body for men's physique, especially having that nice small torso, nice small waist, nice V taper. He'll do great in men's physique with this physique. All right. Okay, so he's going to come back and show us the back in just a moment. Yeah, there you go. Now look at the back. Without even hitting the pose yet, you can see that lower back. Nice and developed. You can see the details. Look at that. Christmas has came early, guys. Look at that. All right. Hitting the back pose for us. Now look at that. Good detail on the back. But let's go ahead and let's go back for just a moment. Okay, let's go back. Remember I was telling you guys earlier, right here. See how I was telling you guys he could have opened up a little more and made this back pose pop some? Look at this right here. Same thing from the back. He's not opening it up. Look at that. He can open it up just a little more to make that back even wider. Okay? You got to practice that posing, guys. Maybe one day I can get a competitor or a guy who with a great physique, and maybe we can walk through some poses and maybe give you guys some posing advice, because posing is very important, especially if you want to display your physique, and it's good for your mind-muscle connection, and it's going to make your physique look even better because you're isometrically contracting your muscles, okay? So we'll maybe talk about that more in the future, but yeah, guys, he can open up those back shots just a little bit more, okay? Yeah. Great physique, but you got to be able to display it to really show it off the way it deserves to be shown off, okay? Showing us a little more back. You just got to practice that posing, man. Yeah. See, he opened up a little more there, but yeah, he didn't hold it long. Let's pause that right there. Look at that. Look at this midsection. Look how tiny the waist is. And those lats just flare out. Great V-taper, guys. Look at that. Real delts, tricep. He has full muscle bellies, guys. Again, you know, some things you can work for, but just some things that are just genetically God-given, blessed to you. Some things are just given to you, guys. It is what it is. You know, if everybody on a bodybuilding stage follow the same workout, you're still going to get different physiques because there's different structures, point of insertions, muscle belly fullness. Guys, these things make a difference, okay? So now I believe he's going to show us a little bit of legs. Now, let me pause this for a moment. Remember he was asking us, well, he was asking me, what can he do to bring in the definition of his legs? Now, you can clearly see in the video, he holds most of his fat in that lower back area, and he holds fat in his legs. So his lack of definition, of course, he can use more development, but the main reason is he tends to hold more fat in his legs, okay? But we'll talk about more leg definition in just a moment. Let's take a look at his legs. Got a pretty good amount of size on his legs. He don't have no chicken legs. Yes, they could be brought up a little bit. His legs could be brought up a little bit, especially to match that wide back he has. But he don't have no chicken legs. And look right here in the calves, guys. Look at the tibia fibula. The bone below the knee, two bones below the knee, actually. The tibia and the fibula, right? The shin area, look where his calves insert. They don't insert all crazy high. They insert right the mid leg. And he has fullness in his calves. So if he really pushes himself, he can have some nice calves. You know, some people have some really high calf insertions. Some people don't have no fullness in the muscle belly of the calf. But he has nice fullness and he has a nice insertion point. He really just needs to go ahead and hit him hard and let him develop a little more. I would love to see some nice, crisp-looking calves. I would love to see some vascularity in those calves, some hardness in those calves. Lower body looks soft, a whole lot softer than the upper body. Like his upper body has a nice full, tight, I don't want to say hard look because he's not crazy lean, but his upper body has a nice, tight, lean look to it, and the lower body doesn't. Okay, so definitely need to bring that development up. That way, the next time he cuts down, everything flows and blends in nicely. Okay, but he has great potential. Okay, as you see right here from the side, you know, he got some meat on those legs. You know, they're not chicken legs. Let's go back here. So to answer your question about bringing in more detail in the legs, first and foremost, development. You know, make sure you're hitting the legs hard and heavy. Don't forget, there's slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers in the legs. So a blend of high reps and low reps. You know, I love pyramid style training. You know, I love pyramid style training. For an example, when you're doing squats, do 5 or 6 sets. Maybe the first set, 15 to 20 reps. And every set, add weight until you get to a set. You can only do like 4 reps. You know, do that for leg press and squats. You know, mix it up a little bit. And also make sure you're hitting the outer head, the vastus lateralis. Don't forget the side head, because when you turn to the side, that's going to help you get the separation from the hamstring and the quad. So studies have definitely shown that step-ups and lunges really tax the vastus lateralis, and front squats as well. So you have a little more outer head development. That's going to give you that pop, especially when those legs get lean. So maybe try throwing in some front squats. And definitely, if you're not doing front squats, at the very least, lunges, step-ups. That's going to help you bring that pop to your legs, that outer head development. And of course, leg extensions. Just like the pyramids on the squats, leg extensions, try doing pyramid styles on those. First set, like 20 to 25 reps. Add weight every set till you get to like 8 reps. You don't want to go crazy low rep on leg extension because it's a single joint movement, and you don't want to put all that pressure on your knee. So I would say leg extension pyramid style, first set, 20 to 25 reps, maybe even 30 reps. Add weight every set until you get to like 8 to 10 reps. You know, do shit like that. Mix up high reps and low reps, okay? And don't forget to throw in your lunges, step-ups, and leg extensions, all right? So that's going to really help you bring up the definition in your legs. Let's run that back. You know, pyramid-style training on your squats. You can either do back squats, hack squats, or front squats. Don't forget, front squats are great because they not only tax the quads, but they hit that teardrop area. You know, that vastus medialis. They hit that teardrop area. And studies have also shown front squats hit the vastus lateralis. So you get like a double bang for your buck. If you don't want to hit front squats, back squats and half squats are just fine. Just make sure you try doing pyramid style training. Or if you hit legs twice a week, heavy day and then a high rep day. But you got to get those 2 rep ranges in if you're lacking in the leg area, because don't forget, there's slow twitch fibers and fast twitch fibers. There's a good blend of both in the quads. Okay. And again, lunges, step ups, and leg extensions are a must. Leg extensions, lunges, step ups. Let me tell you, them legs are going to be nice and crisp and defined. When you get lean, you're going to see that deep slits, deep lines in them quads. All right. And also, last but not least, practice your posing. Your upper body looks incredible, especially with that small waist, but that posing needs some work, especially that front double and especially that rear double bicep. That rear double bicep needs some work. In that front double, you can open up a little more. So you got a nice trim waist. You got some nice full arms. Go ahead and knock that pose out the park and open up those fucking lats. All right. Anyway, man, appreciate you for sending your video. I see you rocking the shorts. I saw you rocking the hoodie in the car. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you to everybody that supports me, by the way. Thank everybody who supports my brand, supports my businesses. It really means the world to me, guys. All right. And let's go ahead and get to the next video. Bam.
What's up, Beastmode? Chris, 2020 already Hall of Famer. I appreciate you, man. I've been following you since back in the day, around 2014. You've been a huge inspiration in my life, in fitness and just sticking to this lifestyle, man. So I just want to say I appreciate you. Some background on me: I've been working out for about 5 years now. Currently bulking at the moment. Just started to bulk. I plan to bulk for about 8 to 10 months. Nothing dirty. Just kind of want to put on as little fat as I can while still making gains. 30 years old. I'm 5'5", about 155 in the morning. I'm gonna do some posing. I'm not the best, but I'm constantly trying to improve. So.
Now, yes, I don't know if you guys heard him. I actually coach this guy online. Guys, if you're looking for an online macro-based coach, fuck with your boy at beastmode316.com. Be sure if you hire me, come ready to fucking work. This guy, Chris, actually made it to the already Hall of Fame. I'll post his picture on the screen. And it's so nice to see that he's still going at it strong, still representing that already lifestyle. All right. So let's go ahead and check out his posing. He's 5'5", 30 years old, 5'5", and he's 155 pounds. Let's go ahead and take a look, guys. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. 5'5", 155. Keep in mind, 155. That's a good amount of weight for somebody that's 5'5". Keep in mind, now, if he was 6 foot, hell no, that's not a lot of weight. You know, when you're shorter, you don't have to weigh as much. It is what it is. Okay. Look at these fucking legs, though. Let's pause it right here. Look at these legs. Look how full they look. Look at the inner thigh area, the inner quad area. You know, the adductors. Look at that right there. Look at the muscle by the knee, that vastus medialis. Look at that lateral, that vastus lateralis, that outer head. You can see the outer heads from the fucking front. Great legs, guys. And keep in mind, he's bulking. If he was leaner, the waist would come in just a little more. But luckily for him, he's posing well. He's tightening up in the midsection. He's flaring those lats, opening up at the chest, really hitting this pose. I would say he looks great here, but practice this front relax. This front relax doesn't compliment him, but it makes the arms look very skinny. You know, people who really compete in natural bodybuilding or bodybuilding in general, they hit the front relax to complement their body type. You know, some people, they'll open up at the lats, and then they'll rotate their wrist. They'll internally rotate just a little bit. That way, the side of the arm is facing the camera, or the side of the arm is facing the judges. Kind of makes the arms look a little thicker. You know, when it comes to posing, there are things you can do to tweak certain poses to kind of hide your flaws. And this pose right here, arms look a little small. But other than that, man, look at that. Midsection under control. Got the chest looking nice and wide. Shoulders up. Everything looking good. But, you know, he wants me to critique his physique. And that's what the fuck I'm doing. All right? Let's keep it rolling. All right, most muscular. Bam, look at them legs. Whatever you're doing for them legs, keep it up, brother. When you cut down, all you got to do is just keep doing what you're doing and focus on bringing them lines in. I would love to see them legs nice and crispy with some deep-ass lines. So on the most muscular guys, notice in this pose, the arms don't look that bad. In the front relaxed, his arms look small. But in this pose, his arms look pretty good. So again, on that front relaxed, he can play around with that pose a little bit to make his arms look a little bigger. The way he was hitting that pose, it had his arms looking kind of skinny. On this pose right here, his arms look pretty thick. I would say upper chest. Look at the clavicle area. Look at the collarbone area. He can use a little more meat up here. You know, got to really hit that upper chest a little hard. You know, I noticed when I was bodybuilding after like my 5th year or so, you know, upper chest was still lagging behind. So, you know, I just started hitting my upper chest first. And still to this day, I typically start my chest days with upper chest first. You know, unless the gym is real crowded or some shit and all the upper chest equipment's taken, you know, I'll start with lower chest or some shit like that. But for the most part, I typically start my chest with upper first to this day. All right. So yeah, on this pose right here, that upper chest, guys. Let's keep it going. Again, that front relaxed, his arms look skinny. Need to work in that pose. Working that front relaxed to complement his body type, because in this pose right here, as you see, the arms looking good. The arms looking proper. You can see separation between the bis and the tris. The lats are flared. Okay. Look at the shoulder right here. The front delt, boop, nice and scooped. Bicep, nice and scooped. Then you got some forearms. Chest is still showing even though the arms are raised. I will say this. He can use more chest, especially in the upper, but it's not that bad. He can use more chest size, especially in the upper, but it's not that bad. Okay. So far, upper chest is what I'm seeing he can work on. Of course, he can bring his arm size up a little more. You know, he got those real thick legs. He's short. I want to see you thick all over. When you hit those side poses, I want to see thickness. You know, so chest and arms, but mostly chest. Because when he hits those front bicep pose, that front upper bicep pose, and when he hit that most muscular pose, the arms look pretty good. So far, just mostly to work on his chest. See, as you see, guys, chest is developed. You see it. See that chest fullness down here? But still, look right there. Upper chest need to come up. Okay? Upper chest got to come up. But chest not that bad. As you see, that lower chest got some development and got some fullness. Just got to bring that upper chest up some. All right? Shoulders look pretty good, especially for a natural lifter. All right, let's see him from the back. Okay, let's run that back real quick. A little row. Okay. See that upper back? See the rhomboid trap area? Okay, not bad. We should go get a little closer to the camera so we can really get a nice close look at this back. But it's okay. Okay, so as you see, guys, upper back, upper lat area, look at this. But down here, it's a little shallow. And as you saw right here, check this out. Look how he did a row in the air. He did an air row. See that? Upper back, nice and dense. But down here, shallow. Down here, shallow. I want to see some more lat thickness. I want to see some more hardness in those lats, especially when you pull your shoulder blades together. I want to see cuts and thickness down here. Okay? And you get that from doing your close grip rows, T-bar. You can do close grip seated rows, lots of one-arm dumbbell rows or hammer strength rows. You know, make sure you're contracting and make sure you're pulling those elbows back and try to get some sets in where you're pausing. You know, the back is very similar to the quads. You know how I was telling that last guy, get some high reps and low reps? Same with the back. Get some pyramid style sets in your back training. Get some high rep and some low reps in, especially on those rowing motions. Okay? But yeah, upper back is proper. I want to see more thickness and development and detail in the lower region. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back to where we left off in the front back double. Yeah, back double bicep. So again, look, guys, upper back development is pretty good. Shoulders looking crispy. Arms looking good from this pose. Okay. Again, arms look small on that front relaxed. Work on that pose to make your arms look bigger, or just get bigger arms, your choice. But arms look good from this pose. The only pose where his arms look small was the front relaxed. Yeah, more detail and development in the lower region, okay? Because it looks a little shallow down here. I want to see knots and hardness and thickness, okay? Legs look good. Even though he's not cut up down there, I can still see the hamstring development. Hey, look at this right here. Y'all see that right there? See that arrow pointing? Y'all see that? He's not even lean right now. He's not even at his leanest right now. You know, but you can still see that hamstring popping. Great legs. Let's see that last spread. Great last spread. It will look even better with a nice dense Christmas tree down there and some hard looking lats. But again, guys, he's still working on it. He's still working on it. So right now, I would say the top two weaknesses, upper chest and that lat development. Upper back is good, but I want to see that lat development. I want to see you go. I want to see that lat, especially in the lower region. Okay. Chest and lats. Yeah, them legs, boy. That's some money makers right there, boy. Yeah, them legs look good. All right. So yeah, guys, great physique, man. It's good to see him still on the grind. Go ahead and bring up that chest. Overall, just hit your whole chest, but focus on the upper. That upper should be top priority. But yeah, hit your whole chest. And of course, the back development, preferably the lats and the lower back area. So, you know, make sure you're getting your rack pulls in. Your rack pulls, your hyper extensions, that's going to really help with the lumbar area, right? It's going to really help make that Christmas tree prop. And get a lot of lat work in, especially your close grip stuff, and your one arm stuff. That's really going to help bring them lats and the lower lats in. You know, let's go back a little bit. You know, keep in mind, guys, the lats go all the way from here. You know, they insert from the humerus and they come all the way down here, guys. So, you know, going to the gym and just doing one fucking movement ain't going to cut it. You know, you want to hit as many fibers as possible. Go to the gym and hit your back from a variety of movements. Okay, so again, rack pulls, hyper extensions is going to really help bring up that the lumbar area, the lower back area, and the rack pulls is also going to help bring in the thoracic part of the spine. So you're going to get a little bit of trap development in. Okay, and of course, close grip pull downs, vertical, right? Seated close grip rows, close grip T-bar rows, one arm rows. And I'm telling you, that's going to make them fucking lats nice and beefy. All right. And of course, don't forget your wide grip stuff. Don't forget your wide grip pull downs or your pull ups. Don't forget your reverse grip pull ups. But I'm just telling you, those close grip movements and those one arm movements, it's really going to help bring up those lats, especially the lower region. I want to see you developed all up in here. See where my arrow is? I want to see you developed all up in here. You're looking good up in here, baby. You're looking good up in here. Nice and proper. Now, let's see you down up in here. All right? Well, anyway, fam, that was the end of this show. If you want to be on the Ask Beastmode show, guys, be sure to email me at askbeastmode@hotmail.com. The more videos I get, the more of these I can do for you guys. You already know beastmode316.com for online coaching. I got downloadable meal plans for fat loss and downloadable high volume programs and they come with free video tutorials. You already know, guys. TigerFitness.com for Pump Chaser subs. And don't forget, go to pumpchasers.com for your lifting gear. Lifting belts, wrist wraps, and lifting straps. 10% off code is PUMP10. Guys, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to like my shit. If you enjoyed this show, you like my shit. Comment, subscribe, holla back at your motherfucking boy. Peace. What's good, homies and homettes? What's good, Fit Fam? It's your boy, Chris Jones, representing Pump Chaser subs. And when I'm going to the gym, the first thing on my mind is that pump. Chasing that sweet pump. But when you want that pump, you gotta grind for it. Bam! Pump and grind pre-workout. Look no further. You're looking for a good pre-workout to get you in the gym, to get you in the zone, to get you in that head space. Look no further. Very well formulated, and you will not be disappointed. 3 flavors to choose from. Stop what you're doing right now and get 30 bottles minimum. Bam.